We're here right in the northern corner of Bombo Beach, just a short distance from the holiday town of Kiama. This is Heat 6 coming our way. Lucas Wrice has started things off with a 6.5 to move into the lead. Here is a replay of Kauli Vaast, the Tahitian surfer's opening wave. This garnered him 4.33.
Yeah, it looks like it's one of those right-handers that actually stood up a little bit more. He was able to get that first major move in. Kauli Vaast opening up there with a 4.33. And looks like Cody Young now from Hawaii, the #1 seed at this event, looking to open his account with a solid score. This left-hander just flattening out, so he's just trying to make the most of it until this section or the wave offers him a bit more. And not too much going on there for Cody. It's not the start he'd be looking for.
Well, and here goes Kauli straight into action as well. So plenty of waves here at Bombo Beach. Got one of these classic Aussie sort of south swells.
Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Okay, merci beaucoup, JJ. That was Erwin Bluan, winner of the last heat, and Lucas Wrice just taking off on his second wave, thrown everything he could into surfing jaws, into the big waves in general. Like his movie distance between dreams, just details all of that. As we see, heat leader Lucas Wrice looking to back up his 6.5. He's a powerful surfer. He's been competing on the QS around the world, and he will have easily got rid of his 1.5 then.
Yeah, no.
And the girls, Tyler, Sally, they're just fantastic in all conditions. As we see Lucas opening up really strong with those first two turns. Kind of just biding his time right now, getting through to the inside, and then throwing a bit of garnish on the end sec. Heat 6, round 1. Up next in Heat 7 is, well, top seed of the Aussies, Reef Hazelwood, the 7th seed overall. He's from the Sunshine Coast. Here goes Kauli Vaast, looking for a 7.5. He's not going to do it there, but that will get rid of his 2.5.
Well, we saw a very interesting landmark agreement being reached between the WSL and the ISA in Hawaii late last year. We'll get back to that in a second as we see Cody Young on his backhand now, cracking a beautiful top turn. This is what he's looking for. It's his second turn. Can he finish strongly on this inside section? Still winding his way down the line. It's one of those left-handers that hit the bank perfectly, and a nice solid wave for Cody. He looks like he's happy with that one.
Yeah, that was a great string of turns there for...
You keep an eye on him and see what he's doing, or you just completely got the blinkers on, focus on your script?
Yeah, I mean, like, Cody... Yeah, Cody's up right now. But, yeah, Cody and Barron and all my friends, I mean, definitely watch, but I'm kind of on my own program. Just kind of don't really worry about other people.
Wind ride's being thrown down by air reverses, and now we're seeing Cody Young just literally tear that open face apart, and again keeping his speed up over here. Nice momentum through the inside soup section, and he'll finish strongly here with a nice big inside floater and solid, powerful, consistent surfing.
This is speed, power and flow all the way through that one. That opening turn was beautiful, really precise, no wasted movements whatsoever. And seamlessly straight into a second turn. That board of his is looking really lively underfoot, and skates across a couple of little wobbly sections here. Have a look at that sort of backwashy, beach breaky stuff that he had to deal with. Yeah,
you see him moving his back foot up and down the board as he was trying to just negotiate that section. And I think what I like about those two waves, there's a lot of variety in the turns. And
Australia.
Yes, Kauli having a look at this one, second priority. He's kind of just waiting for this wave to stand up and do something. It's kind of jagged right and gone left. He's just waiting for a little lip to stand up that he can punch. Here it is on the inside. Probably just going to get one turn in here as that wave finishes up on the shore break. It's not going to really help his combination situation, unfortunately.
Yeah, that wave was just flat for a long, long time. He stuck with it all the way through the shore break, got the one turn. Here goes Lucas Wrice from just up the road at Coaldale. And he's doing a bit of the same as Kauli there, just begging for that wave to stand up. So and Cody Young sitting out the back with priority going, well, I might have a look at this one. And now finally a wave that stands up. Huge big turn there, climbs up and over the second section, and it's just going to be the two turns. I can't imagine that will go into his top two. He had a little bit of a stumble on the bottom, but
Woman's coming up next, and this is Cody Young now, square off that bottom, cracks it off the lip. You see a bit of tail drifting there, and then just timing on that second turn didn't quite help him there. We've got another angle coming here, slow motion, and watch us deep off the bottom here. He almost kind of loses it, but then recorrects, gets his body center of gravity low over the board, puts a lot of power in, helping those fins sort of drift out, and then he just gets behind the action over there, as we see now live pictures, Lucas Wrice.
Yep, so he almost ran over Cody Young on the takeoff.
Cody in his top two, but you know, scores dropping. There's a 7.8, there's a 7.7, and that'll average out as we see Kauli Vaast now up and riding.
Yeah, so here goes the young Polynesian Tahitian surfer, and again hasn't really got one that stands up for him just yet. Keeping things really flat through to the inside. Looks like Cody Young took off on the way behind. And, well, working this one through to the inside. He'll be looking to take to the sky now. Lines it up, whips it around lightning quick. Can't come out of that. That had shades of his mate Finn McGill from the previous heat. Yeah, so this is the last wave from Kauli Vaast. And again, it's one of those slopier, flatter waves that we've been talking about, whereas we've seen Cody Young really pick the walls that stand up and allow him to open his shoulders and do some damage. And here is Kauli just milking it through the inside. And then unfortunately, the one opportunity he had to score waves was where he came off. And here goes Cody. On the other hand, this was a smaller wave, but just a lot more verticality to it. And he
he's looking
to
alive.
get it through to the inside. And he spun that around super fast. And, well, maybe that Surfing Australia's or the WSL Australasia's put in place is turning a lot of the junior series events into QS 1000s, which has seen the Aussie young guns sort of build themselves slightly better scores, as we see Kauli Vaast, and behind him Lucas Wrice looking for an 8.47. Yeah, so it's been a great tool for the Aussie young guns to start building themselves some.
The support team on the beach, great to see the whole family down here as we see Lucas Wrice now, last ditch effort. Well, it's still 3 minutes 20 remaining. He's still hunting down the score. This is looking better from him, getting a bit of momentum built up on this wave. This right-hander is standing up, but he just digs a big rail as the wave sort of energy gets sucked out of it on that inside bank.
Actually laughing with him about it in the Philippines at one of the QSs last year. I said, "You're the politest little kid." And he turned around and said, "I still am polite."
Still am polite. Kauli Vaast now finding one of those left-handers that I was hoping he was going to sort of seek out. It's a smaller one though, but it's still going to go all the way through to the inside, and he finishes on the sand there. That tide now is he's almost full high. And the number 1 seed, Cody Young.
Yeah, beautiful first turn, really opened the shoulders, dislodged plenty of water. He's going to do the same thing again.
Oh.
Wow, big punch. So just the 2 turns there for Cody, but they were 2 pretty good ones.
Yeah, a lot of power.
Just couldn't find a decent wave to really open up his shoulders. He's signing off now on his heat. As, he'll bring this one through to the inside, and again, can't complete that one. As time counts down, and it's looking like Cody Young directly through to round 3. We'll be seeing Lucas Wrice and Kauli Vaast again in round 2. And coming up next in heat 6 of the Jeep World Junior Championships, Reef Hazelwood, the number 1 Australian seed, coming up against Momoto Suzuki and Juliet Theo.